Hey,
Hey.
I have learned many things about the basics of Jira administration and the workflows. Do you have anything else to teach me?
Sure, let's have a coffee. As Levent highlighted in the video earlier, Jira is highly customizable. Let me show you 5 advanced things that might impress you. Let's see the first one. Edit to itself transition types. There are 4 types of transitions. Initial, when the issue is created. Common, reused, when the same behavior applies to multiple transitions with the same to status. And global, that can be initiated from anywhere in the workflow. It is possible to create a transition that is global and the end status is the current status. At first glance, it might seem to make no sense, but in rare cases, it could be the perfect solution. This could be called a status-independent global transition. A great example for this, when you have a field you don't want to be editable, for example the priority field, because only the PO should be able to set up priorities. The Jira admin can create this any to itself transition with the name set priority, and the condition must be added only single user, name of the PO. With this setup, the PO can run this transition and configure the priority on a transition screen, while other users can edit the issue itself, but not the priority field. So let's see the second one, transition screens. A screen can be added when going through a transition, which will pop up during the transition. This screen always contains a comment field, so it's common to add an empty screen, name it comment screen, to the transition screen. So it enables the user to add comment during the transitions. Be careful though, if you have a validator for a field and it is not on this screen, the transition won't be executed. Let's see the third one, transition and step properties. There is a hidden possibility to set up properties for transitions and statuses. These options have no intuitive UI in Jira because they should be used in rare cases only and with caution. A few examples that can be implemented by properties. The order of available transitions can be rearranged with the OSBar sequence property, for example add values such as 10, 20, 30, etc. When you want to control the possibilities of the resolution field, use Jira field resolution exclude or include and name the resolutions. Let's see the next one. The Jira issue editable property can block the edit functionality in a status, so it can be useful when the issue is under financial approval. And finally, logging work on issue can be denied on a specific status, with Jira permission work denied. It can be useful when logged work cannot be changed because it is under approval. Let's see the fourth one, automations. Automation makes life easier. There is built-in Jira Automation, a highly flexible tool for automating mass issue creation, commenting to customer with variables when the deadline is passed, or checking if all subtasks are closed before closing the parent task. Let's see a few automation ideas. When using Bitbucket or another similar tool, a Jira issue status can be changed with a Bitbucket action, like an approved pull request. This can save duplicate documentation. Or adding smart commits can transition issues or even log work from commit messages. Or closing a parent task when all subtasks are closed. Or keeping in touch with your customers in a professional reply with well-formatted comments triggered by actions within Jira. Or using third-party apps. Using email this issue, you can approve tickets by simply answering OK in a reply email. And let's see the last one. Keep it clean. Schemes provide a lot of possibilities in Jira, but when you create a new project, many schemes are generated automatically in the background. Most of the time, you either won't even touch them, or you will change them instantly. The huge amount of configuration data can cause problems, especially in bigger instances. Just create a complete configuration from each scheme and add them to a new project called empty project. The next time you create a project, select share setting with an existing project to avoid creating new schemes. Of course, You can always create new schemes if you need to, and change them for the new project, which helps you to keep your instance clean in the long run. To wrap it up quickly, Jira is a powerful, still flexible tool to track issues for most teams. Getting started is really easy. Default configuration can serve many teams, while customization will be necessary for the others. With workflow actions, processes can be dynamic or strict depending on the team needs. With project roles and permission schemes, accesses can be fine-tuned but still kept generalized company-wise. Notifications are useful, but be careful not to overflow them. When your configuration becomes complicated, use an app like Less Project Documentation to ensure you are in control. If you miss a feature, look out for the marketplace and extend core functionality in many ways. This is all we could fill into a coffee break. Hope you enjoyed it. We prepared lots of valuable content for you. Find them via the link in the description below. And as always, don't be afraid to ask in comments. See you next time.